It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon. Chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met in a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel tense, on edge. Something terrible could happen at any moment. Every snapping twig and rustling leaf makes your heart beat faster and your eyes go wider. Still, by comparison, is jaunty. You wish you had her confidence. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. I do love fall. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is hotter yet. Until the next summer, which is always gonna find a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel the chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy restored. If only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. What's the weirdest thing you've seen in these woods, other than the cryptid-related stuff, of course? Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That one was pretty messed up. Ew! Really? Ew! But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it. I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake. That's definitely the weirdest. It was 5 foot deep, 30 foot wide pile of old cans and bottles of assorted garbage with grass and trees growing on it. You could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. It's practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be on top of your shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep in my dresser as a little souvenir. Has anything bad ever happened to one of these hikes? You know, just curious. Let me think. There was that time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But it was fine. He had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out from the ravine, and his leg only took a couple months to heal. Oh no, not too bad. Though I guess there was that time I was out alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. It was great footage of what I thought was the family of the Wumpus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampus cats were actually skunks, who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance of their hidey hole. Instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie she is not. As if I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did. I kept Stella company just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later and I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and then there was the time I accidentally stumbled into old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everyone sooner or later. I barely count it. So, yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? You know, I'm a little surprised to see you getting cold feet. I know we just met, but I pegged you as pretty adventurous. I wouldn't worry about Duke, though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well. There are trails off this farm. Duke's a sweetheart, Mocha. You need to be concerned about him. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trails with him before. The man... Ugh. Oof. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the forest when he walks. You'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, but even they scare easy. Hey, there's no point of worrying, whatever bad things may happen to us. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we're as prepared as we can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you're prepared as you could be, why not give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? It's not like being anxious ever stopped anything from happening. In my experience, all it does is make bad things worse. It's the only thing you can tell yourself. This happened. There's no going back to before this bad thing happened. And then work on making things better. Anyway, all I'm saying is we're good. Don't worry. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. Never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. But back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings hoping I'd stumble across some sort of activity. Nothing ever happened. It's always just me and my camera in an old house, and it worked up over a gust of wind or creepy floorboard. It's all said and done, I've just been luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there, but if there are, I sure as heck ain't seen them myself. Werewolves I kinda lump in with cryptids. I'd be shocked if there actually were people out there turning into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility they exist, because if they really are out there, jeez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope that's just all bunk. Am I right? What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFOs? Oh my god, she's a complete and total flake on this. All about those conspiracy theories. I love Stella. Stella so far is pretty good. I love her. Aliens are definitely real, and they absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe aliens more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the rather strangest ideas in her heads these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy about this critter nonsense. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because you know they're real. If aliens were real, I think they would have visited me by now. They'd be looking for a perfect human specimen and not too many, not to toot my own horn. But, I've been called that 3 or 4 times before. Other people's words, not mine. Well, they're not wrong. Maybe aliens have a different idea of what the perfect specimen looks like, though. Maybe they have a particular affinity for truckers or late-night convenience store clerks, and that's why you keep messing. That's why, they keep messing with them. Did you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Saying to you, Stella, you're always jumping at nothing, girl. Oof, sorry for being jumpy, Stella. I thought you were some creature of the darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for out of you anyway? Skunk ape. Sorry, I asked. Anyway, and who's this you suckered into coming with you? What chick you want? Is that? Yep. I see you. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger. Another opportunity for a sultry introduction. Hey. I know, a bag of... Sheesh. Bowl peanuts from your backpack. No, I'm all set. Now both of y'all head on back, you hear? It's best to steer clear well of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't appreciate if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? Anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? I never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that dang camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chuckabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week. Can't afford to lose any more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder, Skunk. Turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of bitches are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night's tracking. I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't have been anything else. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s. Even those were iffy. It's true. It's true. They're all mountain lions out here. Sure as sin. They pee on all the best trees. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted by a couple of schoolboy scouts has been 100% confirmed, yet Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by geezers like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting about your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's possible. You'll eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Don't butt in. You stand awkwardly between the two, continuing arguing. Yep, they're just gonna continue arguing. Yeah, right. You'll get some shaky footage of a raccoon and claim it's here for unknown creature that has a heat ray vision or some nonsense. I know what I'm looking for, and there's no way I'm backing down. But I've gotta film tonight. The video needs to be out tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose a new sponsor. Who knows what that'll mean for my career? You ain't the only one on a schedule. As you know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty tomorrow morning. We'll be gone near a whole week, so our chicken coop might as well have a big all-you-can-eat sign on it. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost another one of my poor little ladies. Let's just go, Stella. He's not gonna budge. You're right. No point in losing any more time arguing. Fine, we'll head back to town. Break a leg out there, Luke. Break a what now? It means good luck, old man. Alright, have a nice night, y'all. You and Stella return to the trail. She carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll get us around him. Lead the way. Trust me, we don't have anything to worry about from old Duke or his shotgun. I've gone out hunting with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing. Okay. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. Alright, looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Change the camera. Alright. Holding the camera. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the gorgeous Mocha, and I find ourselves on the high hill of Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all around the southern eastern edge of the United States, including right in this very country. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretchies. Oh, that was... And keep digging, Gretchies! There we go. I can take that camera off your hands right now. We'll be able to start tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out, don't you think? It's breathtaking, and the air's so clean and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for the beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets old saying wow into an empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. No need to come to terms with your own mortality just yet. It's just the sound of the deer makes... I don't think that was a deer. And they want to warn the rest of their herd about big scary predators like us. Let's check it out. It's you and Stella... As you and Stella hear footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Ah! A single deer remains behind, staring at the beam of light. Flashlight. While Gretchen whines and pulls on her harness. Peen! Rot! Decay! A deer! Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella's personal space! Let me at him! And then he's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my! It seems I was consumed by blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like that, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato! And they don't make harnesses fit to fit potatoes, do they? There's something wrong with that deer. Did you see its face? Now that you mention it, something was a little off. I bet it was an abscess or maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals get those taken care of, so it just gets bigger and bigger. Poor thing, there ain't much we could do about it. Why did you bring Gretchen out here with you? She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you. Then after that outburst came over me. Excuse you. Though after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit in your concern. I actually find her quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on my hunt for cryptids, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even her old age. Bugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but she is. There she is, running in the woods at 17. Oh, you're 17? Gretchen, good lord. And I feel like the fresh mountain air exercise helped a lot in that regard. Yeah, that's definitely a pug. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Same for me. How about we take a quick snack break to fuel up, and then we get right to the night's activities. Okay, assorted snacks. Wow, this is I'll take the dried apricots. You grab a handful of dried apricots. I actually dried these myself. I wound up getting a bunch of apricots for free from Janie a while back and didn't know what else to do with them. It's wild how easy you can make your own dried fruit. Really? Maybe I should try it out sometime. You just slice up your fruit of choice, put them in the oven at like 200 degrees, set a timer for 4 hours, you come back with a whole mess of dry fruit. Do make sure to set a timer though. That's the most important part of cooking, honestly. Never assume you'll be able to tell how much time has passed. I guess that actually applies to a lot of things. You and Stella settle down on the overlook, snacks in hand. As the quiet of the evening, wildlife watches over you. Gretchen gnaws at a stick, distracted for the time being. So tell me, what's it like in none your business? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with a family, roommate, pets? Tell me what it's like, Mocha. Well, if I am, yeah, I live in an apartment with a difficult roommate. I didn't find this guy. An old roommate of mine had him move in and then they left and just stuck with me. It's not the worst roommate I've had, so I can't complain too much. The biggest issue is his complete lack of respect for any boundaries. He sleeps on the couch in a common area most nights, always unclothed. He steals bites of my food, which he thinks he's really being sneaky about, but there's nothing sneaky about a huge bite out of a freshly made sandwich when there are only 2 of us living there, even if I'm the other room when it happens. And he infringes on my privacy all the time, too. If I close the door in my room, he'll just start screaming, and sometimes even attack the door until I open it, then just walk away. It's like he has a complex about closed doors. Which, of course, means he doesn't close the door when he's doing his business, almost like he wants me to watch him. And at least once a week, he somehow misses and leaves these big pee puddles, which I always wind up stepping in. It's gotten to the point that I think he's causing lasting damage to the house, and no matter what I say or do, it just doesn't get through to him. Anyway, sorry for the rant, but I could go on for hours about this guy. I mean, he's a cat, yeah, but he's a particularly horrible cat. It's not like I can give him away or anything. That would be cruel. Oh wait, he's a cat? Like an animal? Yeah, his name is Chuck. I'm terrified I won't get my security deposit back because of what he's done to the place. So what do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. I'm in one of those have your debt forgiven in 10 years programs right now, so I won't be in the best financial position for the next decade. Gosh, it's a long time. It's a long time. The kids I teach now will be graduating high school. A teacher, that's a valuable thing to be doing with your life. I love being able to pass on what I learned to the next generation and learn about TikTok and Roblox girlfriends from them. The low pay doesn't really matter to me, and I wouldn't trade this for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in. And there's a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's as sturdy as it's ever been. Do you live alone there? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore. And the holler's small enough place that folks don't need roommates. Oh geez, I'm so sorry. It's okay, you didn't know. And I've done my morning. You don't have to watch your tongue around me or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? Did you get along? They were amazing. 2 of the nicest people you met. And interesting, too. My dad was a bit of a regional legend among hunters and trappers. He It's always out in the woods on the trail of something, and we certainly had some interesting dinners because of him. He had to learn how to fend for himself, you see, since his family didn't have much growing up. So he learned how to hunt and trap and got damn good at it. He always made sure we had food, and that I knew how to get it if I ever found myself far from a grocery store. I could make us a pretty good salad with just what's in this clearing, if I had to. Though it wouldn't exactly taste great. As for my mom, she was a saint. She was the local vet, lady of all the farms in the country knew to call if their animals were in need of something. She was smart as a whip, strong to boot. Turns out, pulling calves out of 1,600 pound cows all day is a great way to build muscle. But she was gentle too. Even the smallest mouse would get the proper care in her hands. I'm sure she's the reason Gretchen here is one of the oldest dogs I ever met. So yeah, those were my parents. I can relate. My mom died pretty recently too, so I get it. It's alright if you need to talk about things. Oh, thanks, Mocha. That's real sweet of you. How are you holding up? It wasn't a quick death. It took years. To the point where it was almost a relief when it finally happened. But then it sank in and she was really gone. And I was utterly alone. And then the hospital bills started to come in. So yeah, I'm not taking it well. Yeesh, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. Salt in the wound at this point. Whoa. My stars, what was that? Sally immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no kidding. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me and I'll check this out. You and Stella inch toward the tree line. She shines a flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Smoke. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. Talk to animals. As you approach, series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Hey, it's OP. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it might maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look here either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But wherever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's heading north. Let's go. Right behind you. Stella sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along as on her leash. Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof. Are you okay? Yeah, I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's chickens. Oh, Jesus is still alive. Investigate the chicken. Move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen dig too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against your harness. Examine the head. Why am I alive? This poor little chicken eyes look up to you, glazed over but still rolling around in their sockets with the unfortunate life. Examine the wing. Looks this is what Stella slipped on. The wing barely is still attached, but it seems at the least of the chicken's concerns. Examine the growth. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched to taut. The growth is pulsing beneath. Having investigated your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much we could do for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? There's something out there. All around us. I can smell it. There's so many of them. What in Sam hell are you two doing here? Didn't I tell you two to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Oh, God! Did y'all see what did this to her? No, but I'm pretty sure... We didn't see whatever did this to your bird, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them right now. Ah, don't tell me you're all cut up in Stella's nonsense. Duke, I'm sorry. We're on the trail when we found her like this. Put the camera away for God's sakes, girl. I don't want to be another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Mocha said? I think they're coming closer. You stay away from Stella. From my Stella, you mongrels. Come out, you sons of bitches. Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what will happen. Do you hear that, Stella? Oh, I don't like it. I'd hate the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what it did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel the white rage from earlier start to wash back over me. I'm going after them. Creatures in the tree line growing louder and numerous. Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Dive for Gretchen. You dive forward and scoop Gretchen into your eyes just before she managed to wiggle out from her harness. Your eyes fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. God damn it! Oh! You hear her body hit the ground, and then quiet as chaos fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen, Mocha, Duke, are you alright? No, I'm not okay. But I'm not shot, if that's what you're asking. You? I'm okay. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll be better. Gretchen, here, I'll take my poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? Duke is dead. Oh my god, Duke! Holy shit! What did we do? What the hell are we supposed to do? What do you mean, what do we gotta do? We gotta take this to police. A man's dead! What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why won't he get up? You're right. Alright, we have footage of what happened here. Alright. So I'm curious. I'm very curious. What if... Have the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. I said aim the damn thing, quick! Light up the woods. Perfect. Just graze it, but that should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, a blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we knew it wasn't a mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I've heard of either. This is going to be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize Gretchen stopped tugging on her leash. You look to find only empty harness and the paw prints of a runaway dog. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? She must have slipped out of her harness. I'm so sorry, Stella. I tried to hold on to her. Gretchen! I'm coming for you! I'll be damned if I let her chase after one of those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. Go after them. Still your nerves and run into the unknown. As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Oh god, they're back. I know, we just have to keep pushing forward. God damn it, Carl. Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down. We're just following the trail. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. Lord, that smell! The shriek pulls back into steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble onto the putrid bodies of dozens of dead, dying animals. At the edge of it all immobilized, Gretchen gurgles in pain as one of the creatures looms over her. The stinking realization that pulls at your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Gretchen! I'm sorry, Stella. I don't know what came over me. As Stella steps towards the nest, Duke pulls her back. This isn't over. We can still save her. Duke, can't you, shoot that thing? I don't even mind. There's gotta be dozens of those things up in the trees. They're circling to protect their brood. Whatever it is, they're planting in our animals. Gotta get out of here while we still can. Duke is right. There's nothing we can do, but Jesus Christ, I can't leave Gretchen like this. Duke, give me your gun. You're not thinking about... She's my dog, Duke. We can't save her, but I'll be damned if we leave her behind to suffer like the rest of these animals. I say nothing. There's nothing I can say. Stella grabs Duke's gun and takes careful aim. Tell Stella I tried to keep my best to keep her safe. Old Yeller. Run! As soon as the gun fires, you, Stella, and Duke sprint back through the woods. The unearthly hollers and whispers of the nests nipping at your heels. In the highest branches of the trees and down the forest floor, all around you, casually keeping pace with you in an all-out sprint. You never got the scene. You always saved the dog. I love Gretchen. Don't get me wrong. I do. But I think this is more important because we have another person who witnessed these accounts other than the cryptid and the new person. The cryptid hunter than the new person. Quick, my truck's down this way. Not only that, but he's got a gun. You make it to the road, but the three of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. They want Birdie. We're waiting for Duke. Shoot him. Duke, you know what they're here for. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you sons of bitches? Fine, take her. Take her and leave us be. Duke, get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can walk. Those creatures left. I'll be fine. Still, it's not really not the time. Alright, I can do this. Three of you sit in silence as Duke drives into town. Ride feels like an eternity, but like nothing at all. Eventually it's over and you find yourself outside Stella's house. Thanks for taking me, Duke. Anytime, but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard anything like them before, but I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. I better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like these things didn't follow us, but no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourselves. Take care, Duke. I can't leave her. She just lost her dog. Here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must finally have reception again. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Call her. Try to call it, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. That's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who. Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. God, what a mess it's been tonight. I'm so sorry about Gretchen. There's nothing we could have done. I just have to accept what happened and move on. She was 17 after all. It's not like we have many years left, but damn it, why did it have to happen like that? She died protecting you. I know what you're trying to do and I appreciate it, but look, Mocha, you were in an impossible situation. You made a difficult choice. It's done. I'm not going to hold it against you. Neither of us needs to go back and relive that moment. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why on earth did you ask Duke if you could walk back? That's a fair question. I just had some bad experience with the cars. I don't know how to drive them, and I don't like getting into them unless it's literally life or death. Which I guess it was tonight. Sorry if I weirded you out. What happens now? We gotta find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research, I have to wait until the morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. The place isn't far. We should head over there before it gets any later. I should probably check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I don't want to do this alone. When you put it like that, how can I say no? Thanks, Mocha. Let's head out. Well, I'm glad I'm showing you a brand new thing here. I hope she's still awake. Mocha. Jesus! You and Stella turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. That is fucking creepy. Go home? What? Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. Look at the figure. Is already gone, disappeared in the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out so late? And who is this? Hi, Miss Worthwith. This is Mocha. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, you're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. God. Well, should I keep going? You missed the cops, which were as useless as the ones from Gravity Falls. Oh my god. Should I keep going or should I call it a night? It is midnight, and this has been 2 hours. Or do we keep this hype train going? Almost done? Alright. Welcome to my little nook. It's finally nice to meet you, Mocha. I'm so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holla. And now poor Perlane is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who is that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to worry about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know she died? Oh. Perlane was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I've never met Perlane. You don't have to pass up your condolences to me. I have no That's fair, child, but it seems like the right thing to do. He pulled out a bag of peanuts. Oh my, thank you for the kind offer, but I'm afraid it's far too late for me to have something so salty. We need your help. People don't want the peanuts. Now I'm saddled with the fucking peanuts.
Ah yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled.
You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplained stuff?
I'm not sure I follow, dear. But I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit of classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about?
We ran into some creatures out in the woods. These things! The Marshmallow Men. I don't even know what to describe them.
The Marshmallow Men? I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I.
This wasn't local wildlife, Miss Forthwith. Here, I can show you. She pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil.
One of your little videos.
Where was this? Up in the mountain. To the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes.
I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
Might need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get my... No need.
No need. Kaniki should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'd be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom?
Oh. It's Stella.
Hey, Stella. And a stranger.
A cute stranger.
Did you just call me cute? No, you must have misheard me. You must be Tabitha's cousin.
Yep.
Sweetie. We were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. Our room's a mess. I'll bring it out here. Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's gonna be a lot of dead and sick animals in the recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence watches over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Did you film it? Was that Gretchen at the end there? Sailor Moon. Oh my god, she's a weeb. Stella, where's Gretchen? She didn't make it. Stella, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I'm fine. I just want to know what did this to her. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what they think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something more sinister. My grandmother called them the Tiefschlings, and they're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Oh wow. Yeah, it does feel like Stranger Things, huh? Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Mocha with this Tallypo crap. She's lost her dog. Have some respect.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. These creatures themselves are harmless to people despite the grisly scene in the woods. But just as birds flock before a storm, the Tiefschlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many one places. Sybil holds her silence.
Jesus, Mom, they clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out. Not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw the mess. What were those growths? maybe they're making more of themselves. Yeah, maybe what we're seeing here is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something about this out there. Not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. Oh dear, I completely forgot about the tea I put on. Let me fix up a couple of cups, it'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, Stella, it's getting late and I should let Mocha get some rest. I ran her ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. Yeah, I'm about ready to pass out. Thanks for the help, Sybil, and it was nice to meet you, Kanika. I'm sorry I had to be under such weird circumstances. Hopefully the next time with me will be a little less terrifying. We should still hang out this week. Kanika, maybe we can even get Reese to chill with us. I could really use it, but for now, thank you both for everything.
Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk.
Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you.
Bye, Mocha.
It's excellent, iced or warm, though the nights are getting chillier. Warm will probably be best. Helps wake the bones. Be careful out there, both of you.
She turned and closed the door behind me. Alright, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. Shit. Probably should head back and check on Tabitha.
That's sweet of you. Are you sure you're okay heading back the mountain alone?
Sybil said that ditchlings are harmless. I think he'll be okay. It's not far. Alright, I won't stop you if you really want to go back. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. You and Stella exchange numbers. See you tomorrow? Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. Getting the log back. Almost home. You made it. As you reach for the knob, the door swings open. Where the hell have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. I went into the woods with this girl I met to find some cryptids, and a lot of terrible things happened. Oh, so you met Stella then? Ugh, that explains everything, and she's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Wait, I'm still hyped on adrenaline from tonight. I would love to just hang out for a little bit. No, I'm not gonna hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Just go to your room and sleep. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. Probably best to turn it and leave the night behind you. As soon as you enter your room, you remember what Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Call her. Pull the phone and call. Hey, how are you? She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. Did you make it back all right? Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? I'm totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. From the relatively safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past seem like something happened to somebody else. Though you can clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments now. You're safe and warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in a normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry about that things will only get worse. Oh no. Is music supposed to be playing right now? Because... oh, great. Scarlet Hollow. I'm down to say it. Music is supposed to be playing right now, right? Because these are a lot of cinematic cutscenes for it all to be quiet without any music playing. Jack-o'-lantern. Well, if music's not playing, I might as well put in my own music. Not right now, but when I edit this and put it on YouTube, I'll do that. This is awkward. Scarlet Hollow. Episode 1. Bell Pepper Achievement. Linguini Ratatouille. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna stop for now. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Well, that's it for this stream. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. This part was a little bit longer because this is when the creep factor finally gets to pick up. I hope to see you guys next time I stream this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm having a lot of fun with it and I want to play more.